Tonight on EA
Sports. How you coming at you like that, Cody?
Super Bowl 58.
Oh,
Hey, Cody, you know if you don't win, you finna get clowned, right?
you gonna get him?
Off rip.
Hey. Hey.
He got a 0.
Yep. I ain't doing no talking. You want to see me win, man? Hey, he gonna get what he want. He gonna get what he want.
Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
So it all comes down to this. We are ready.
All right, y'all, let's go.
58 off and running from New Orleans. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Set the team.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Clay. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Hey, Cody, you don't got that boy on leash?
Hey, Cody, dog, don't let him try you, Cody.
Oh, no, I'm gonna give him what he want. I'm gonna give him what he want. Yeah, I'm gonna get done.
Operating from the gun.
Oh, there it is.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd
Ace of
long.
spades, free chicken wings too. What Smiley had yesterday and what I had before.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and
You
long.
gotta ring my name, dog.
Cause we are such
I don't think so, dog. I like my roster.
He's going to run, but he's
Oh,
got
yeah,
a
let's
long
go.
way to go.
We love it.
That's incomplete, but there
We
is
love
a
it.
flag down. So hang on, a big call coming on 3rd down. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Gotta be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball.
Nah, he retired.
Oh no, he did.
No, he happy as fuck.
Now here's Michael Dixon.
We got
As
four
his
trades,
first
right?
punt will come from inside his own
Cody
end
to
zone.
Metcalf, though, bro.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
Yeah.
And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
Deep sea Dawson.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Back to throw. Phillips. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really
They have
hard
some
for a running
releases
back
today,
to
Enrique.
think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor.
Wow.
He'll be out of bounds after getting this one
Can't get
across the
over his
40.
leg. That's tough
When you
right
find
there.
that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
And got out to the best corner before you even got in.
What corner you got?
Looking to throw. Phillips.
You get him from the hand,
And he'll be hit
Oh,
as he releases it. And
come
that
on. We had
play.
max
So
protect
defense
block.
able to get off the field here on
We
3rd
max
down.
protect and still don't get there. They still get there. That's tough right there, man.
How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Good punt, my boy.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line.
Good luck, because them niggas ain't budging for that shit.
What you get on that?
No, bro. What you can. Because at this point, bro, we don't got arms and legs no more. Our arms and legs are players we like.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 32 on the play.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover, put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley.
There we go.
In on the stop.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Operating from the gun. Clay.
Bro, how did you get wide open, bro? How did he get open, though?
You're looking at guys that can run like the wind. You often find him at the wide receiver position.
Oh, that's tough right there.
Special there.
That's
Sometimes
tough.
you see big plays develop on a route like this, a slam route.
Oh,
And the
he's still gonna do what we do. I'm trying to figure out how you get so much separation.
And there he goes.
A 1st down carry for Barkley.
Come on, tackle him the wrong way, brother.
Here down to the 6-yard line.
3 yards right here, fellas. 3 yards right here.
It'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now Saquon Barkley.
Yes, sir.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Back to throw. Clay.
Pick. Stop playing with us. Perfect. Perfect.
And a big turnover there as his guys will
That
get
was
the
clutch.
football back.
That was what I like to
Charles,
call
not only is that an
clutchy.
interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're
What I like to call
points, no matter
clutchy.
what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the 2nd half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And way up past
Oh,
the
why did he
35
take so long to
before he's
get
taken
going?
down.
Like he's like
For
a
26
car
and a
that couldn't
first
start
down.
just
That's
now.
his longest run of the 1st quarter. And Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
and they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary runs where they'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
You gotta give my man something, 71. Give my man something,
6
brother.
yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
And he's
Good
going
job.
to take this all the way down to the Seahawks 28. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
With no score.
Let's go, fellas. Big drive right here, y'all boys. Oh, this should be cake.
Here's Phillips throwing on 1st down, being chased out left. Incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jonathan Taylor there. That'll bring up
That's
2nd
not the play I
down.
wanted.
He certainly did a nice
I
job
thought I had the play I
improvising
wanted
there,
in here.
extending
That's
the
not.
play, hoping someone
That's
would
cool
come
though.
open
It's cool though.
downfield,
It's cool
but
though.
they never did.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. From the gun, it's Taylor.
Like 70,
He
you
is
really
met
just stop?
quickly in the backfield. Down he goes,
Trash.
folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
3rd down and 11.
That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. So unable to get any yardage at all off of the screen there on 3rd down.
And ordinarily on 3rd down, that's when you want to bring pressure. You get all your guys who want to get after the quarterback. But how about the patience they showed? Read the play, snuffed it out, and made a nice stop.
Monkey defense, y'all boys.
So
Monkey
still no
defense. Monkey
touchdowns in
defense.
the first
Play
half,
some
but
good
we do have
defense.
some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you get to the red zone and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches
That's all.
insane when they're thinking about
3-3.
hey,
What
we
he
got
doing,
a shot at
3-3?
points already.
Wake
We're
him up,
already in a
3-3.
spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure. And to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
Okay. And okay. Either one then.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they've bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
We ain't get to move the line. That's on us. We're just trying to get right.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. And he'll give it here to his running back. And
That's
the
all.
reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. To throw on 2nd down, Clay. They'll set up the screen.
Come on,
to
they're in the man,
Barkley,
bro.
a 1st down and more. And he'll
They're in
take
the
this to the
man.
other side of
Who
midfield before
has
going
him?
out of bounds. Boy, Saquon Barkley, nothing short of electrifying with a football in his hands, and he showed off one of his biggest attributes on that one, and that is his speed. first down. Clay. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun, Clay. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His 2nd catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
He was on him. Cut out. Nah, he not. Good job, man. Good job. Good job.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another big gain at that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
No, I'm done. Once I'm done with this game versus Jay, I'm going to send it.
What hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley.
Stop playing, man.
Make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning.
It's in the chat.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. And Barkley will try to punch it in.
Oh, he tackled him in the end zone. That's tough.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
How you tackle him in there?
Super Bowl. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go! At their own 17-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
What?
Campbell making the catch. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, stop over.
Operating from the gun. Phillips.
Oh, why did he do that? That's my fault. I had somebody underneath open.
And now it's 4th down.
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Agnew now to return. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
At their own 36-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position,
Come on, he's throwing it right to me. Don't do that.
Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it's going to be
Don't
second
spare
down.
him. That's tough right there, man. That's tough, bro.
Off the play fake. Clay.
Bro.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill.
No
And
fumble?
he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Oh, y'all just gonna keep putting me on the line, people.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Oh,
The
that's
previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
10 at the 14-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining
I
in the
like
second
it. I
quarter.
like it. I like it. I like it. We like it.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half,
Tied
what
up,
is the
bro.
field goal unit?
A 31-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, these 2 teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And this carries into the end zone. And all deep in his own territory.
Madden, are you serious?
And the Seahawks have picked it up.
He's running away from him.
But definitely not your own red zone.
He's running away from him, and they still look how they glitch him to me. I'm running away from him.
And the momentum and everything just changes
Y'all
for your
be
team.
make niggas earn it, bro. Don't stop giving niggas a game. Make them earn that shit. He ain't earning shit. Then just glitch you to him. Oh, good job, man. Good fucking job. I got something for all that.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled.
Fumble. Why is that not a fumble? Why is that not a fumble? Okay.
His second sack of the
Okay.
night.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in
Action, nigga, that's Joey Bosa. Sack fumble. What you talking about? What we asking for? We asking for nothing.
Record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him.
Fumble. Thank you. To the crib. That's oh, come on. Look at Metcalf. Look at Metcalf.
His guys will get the football back.
All I know, partner, is that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the 2-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense...
Man, this nigga is getting blocked, bro.
Just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10.
Dog, he's getting blocked, and they just okay. Shit, if that's how y'all feeling, shit, let me know now.
And again this time to the tailback.
There we go.
Double the
All
space
forward.
they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And they will not get the snap off here. This is going to back them up.
Can't go nowhere.
Well, they're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying
That's
to
fine.
do
We
is
just wanted to make sure we get to the right play.
right?
We
You don't
straight.
miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And
First
boy,
down.
he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spinning the ball, he's going to be a foot so short. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Boy, this
On is the
game.
Chargers
This
punter
game.
now, standing about a yard deep in his own end
This
zone.
game.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
This
A well-hit
game.
ball there. 50 yards on the punt,
This
3 on the
game.
return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Again, it's Barkley.
Yo, how everybody getting sucked in if I'm spread out?
A gain of 13. It's a first
I know what
down.
defense to
Well,
get
you
in.
certainly have to give
This
them
was
credit
defense.
here because
This
they're
was
playing
defense.
this game now at their pace. This is ball
This
control,
is the defense.
sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Throwing on first down. Clay eluding the pressure right. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They'll get 34 yards there.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he
Gotta
won
get
that
home.
part of the chess match. But give credit to
Gotta
his
get
players as
home.
well. They won the execution part of it.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a toss right to Barkley. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go to Barkley again. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Off play action. Clay. Rolling to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down, and inside the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3.
The score, Seahawks 17. Chargers 3. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Takes this about 5 yards deep. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
It's the 3rd quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team.
It's caught inside the 25. 36 yards on the play. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Now Phillips to throw on 2nd down. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
The Chargers on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. From the gun, Phillips. Flush to his right. And that's knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
To throw is Phillips. Throwing on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 26 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Makes the score Seahawks 24, Chargers 3.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded in the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going, and their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the 4th. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
28-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Phillips. And this one's incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Phillips. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Phillips off the play fake. Forced out to his left. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6.
At the 6-yard line.
Phillips now operating from the gun. Flushed out right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Looking deep downfield. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off down at the 10. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Here's Phillips on first down, eluding the pressure right. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Now Phillips looking to throw on second down. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal. To throw is Phillips. From the gun, he'll throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Fletcher Cox in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And the pressure gets to him again. Jordan Brooks in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. From the gun, Phillips. And that is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is incomplete. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And that may write a finish to this Super Bowl. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They begin with a run by Barkley. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive. But sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose. And just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
And the Seahawks are the class of the NFL. Seattle wins the Super Bowl. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture.